I would like to start this video out by saying that I will not be picking Ciryl Gane to beat Tom Aspinall, right? My prediction for this fight is I think Tom Aspinall is most likely going to go out there, shoot a double leg takedown, and get Ciryl Gane down. And the first submission that he throws up against Ciryl Gane, I think he's going to get it. But that does not mean that I do not think Ciryl Gane has a chance in this fight. There are some things about Tom Aspinall. Like, Tom Aspinall is not just a completely invincible fighter, first and foremost. He has shown weaknesses in his fights despite how quick they have been. There are so many unknowns about Tom Aspinall where it's like we don't really know Tom. We don't know Tom Aspinall as a complete fighter just because of how quickly he's been able to end his fights, right? And yeah, man, I think that if this fight stays on the feet, I think that there is a decent chance for Ciryl Gane to win this fight. I do think Tom Aspinall will win, and I'm not denying that. But Tony has died. I'm going to be giving you the argument as to how Ciryl Gane could defeat Tom Aspinall. This is the game plan that he needs to implement. This is what, I'm basically Fernando Lopez, right? Let's get this W, Ciryl Gane. But man, the first thing I want to say is we do not know Tom Aspinall's weaknesses, man. We do not know anything about Tom Aspinall as a complete mixed martial artist. Now, what do I mean by that? This guy has only been to the second round of a UFC fight once in his entire career. It was 6 fights ago. It was against Andrei Arlovski, okay? Couldn't finish Arlovski in the first round. This is the only fight we've ever seen enter the second round for Tom Aspinall. I want you to think about that, bro. Like, seriously, think about that. Think about how many 5-round fights Ciryl Gane has had. He had the full training camp for Jones. He had the fight with Volkov the first time. I'm pretty sure that was 5 rounds. The fight with Ngannou was 5 rounds. The fight with Derek Lewis was scheduled for 5. Obviously, Gane beat him out of there, right? Pause. Gane beat him. But one of the points I'm trying to make here is we don't know if Tom Aspinall can go a full 5 rounds, okay? He could just be like every other heavyweight blob and gas out after 2.5 rounds and have no cardio. But we don't know that because we've never seen him go a full 5 before. So the first key to success for Ciryl Gane is to try and just get past the first round, okay? I know he's going to get fucking taken down, and most likely if he does get taken down in that first round, it's going to be a bad night for him, okay? Historically speaking, Ciryl Gane has not dealt with the grapplers of this division very well. He has also not dealt with the non-grapplers of this division very well. So, yes, he got submitted in 1 round by fucking John Jones. Yes, he fucking got taken down by Francis Ngannou, literally picked up and body slammed by Ngannou. Yes, he did get taken down by Volkov, and he went for the same heel hook again in the 3rd round that he didn't get against Ngannou. And he has not learned from those mistakes. But you have to think, at some point, Gane is going to look at the mistakes he's made in these 3 fights and try to correct them. And if you think he hasn't been working on his grappling at all, he's going to be, I'm not saying, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just saying he's going to be an improved version of himself. But I don't even want to say that because if he just goes out there and gets submitted in a round, it's going to look bad. But look, I'm still picking Tom Aspinall by submission. I want to get that clear. I don't want anyone in the comments being like, bro is picking Gane, bro is picking Gane. I'm just saying that I think that if this fight stays on the feet, I think that Ciryl Gane is a more technical fighter on the feet than Tom Aspinall, who makes a lot of mistakes, okay? I want you to look at this. If Curtis Blades wasn't an idiot, this is the key, literally, what is Blades doing in this fucking photo? Just staring at the ground. Tom Aspinall did not land a punch in this sequence. This is Tom Aspinall running forward towards Curtis Blades with his hands down. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video, but there's a video of Tom Aspinall's fights in slow motion. And I really think that the speed of Tom Aspinall is a big factor of why he's been winning all of his fights. He is just so much quicker than all of his other opponents that he doesn't have to worry as much about technique. But when he's fighting someone like fucking Ciryl Gane, who has shown that he is a super slick striker, he has really, really good kicks. He's more versatile than Tom Aspinall. And don't get me wrong, Tom Aspinall, he's got decent leg kicks and stuff like that. But Ciryl Gane has body kicks. He has head kicks. He has spinning kicks. He has knees. He has elbows. Ciryl Gane is the much more versatile striker in this fight. Now, is he the more dangerous fighter? No. So that's why I'm saying what Ciryl Gane needs to do is get Tom Aspinall on the back foot, okay? And the reason he needs to get Tom Aspinall on the back foot is because when he's on the back foot, he does these two things. The first thing he does is he either plants his feet, and when he plants his feet, he usually throws, right? Let me take a sip of water. He usually throws. In those exchanges, he literally just does not throw defense. He throws all defense out the window. And this is why I thought Sergey Pavlovich was going to be able to beat Tom Aspinall. Because I thought that he would connect first. And he did, but Tom Aspinall ate the fucking shot. Okay? And we have now learned in the future that Sergey Pavlovich's power is a little bit overrated. He wasn't able to finish Volkov. He wasn't able to finish Rosenstrike. He wasn't even able to finish Waldo Cortez Acosta. Maybe the people that Pavlovich was knocking out on the way up were a little chinny, a little overrated in terms of durability. And that's why he was able to get all those finishes. And now that he's facing the top comp, he's not finding those knockouts in the same way that he was able to. And so that's why he wasn't able to knock out Aspinall, right? But that doesn't mean that Ciryl Gane can't. You know, Ciryl Gane has knocked out plenty of people in the UFC. And I know they are not the stellar comp as well. But we can't just sit here and act like we know that Tom Aspinall has like a granite chin. We can't sit here and just be like, oh yeah, man, Aspinall's he has a really good chin. He's been hit like 4 times. And I know it's because he puts his opponents away in those fucking 4 seconds. Or the reasons why fucking we've never seen this whole fucking shit. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say here, right? Like, the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, we've seen Tom Aspinall get hit by Pavlovich. And we've seen him get hit by Blades. And those are just 2 clean shots that he's eaten, okay? We can't really say that Tom Aspinall has a good chin just because he's eaten 2 shots from people whose power is now, we are discovering, is a bit overrated, okay? And so we don't know. That's what I'm trying to say about this. That's like the whole point of this video, is that we really just do not know how good Tom Aspinall is past the first round, okay? Especially over 5 rounds. So the keys to victory for Ciryl Gane. The first key is he has superior distance management, and he has better footwork and foot movement, and he has better versatile strikes, okay? Gane has better footwork, he has better feints, he has better lateral mobility, and that's just not normal for his size. He's able to fucking maintain range. He's very shifty with the way he moves, okay? Aspinall strives in close distances whenever he's got the boxing range, okay? So Gane needs to be evasive, kind of similar to not MVP. I was about to say maybe like an Adesanya. He needs to have like an Adesanya-esque mentality going into this shit, where he wants to stuff all the takedowns, and he needs this is not what's gonna happen, but that's the whole point of the video. He needs to stuff all the takedowns in the first round. And even all later rounds, he needs to stuff all the takedowns. And he needs to use kicks to the body. Because that is another unknown that we don't know about Tom Aspinall. Nobody has ever tried to kick him to the body to destroy his cardio. So he needs to destroy the cardio, okay? Because we know Gane can go the full 5. And we know that Tom Aspinall is such an explosive fighter. He's throwing so much energy out there in the first round to go out there, heat-seeking missile, get the finish early. That takes a lot of energy. And if Gane can make Aspinall waste that energy in the first round, using his body kicks and stuffing the takedowns. Like, if Gane can stuff the takedowns, this is a closer fight than people realize, okay? And I think he has better fight IQ. I don't know about fight IQ, but striking IQ, he's definitely better in the striking department, okay? And so this is just going to be a short video. I wanted to talk about it. There's just so many. I've just had like a weird feeling this week that there's going to be an upset, man. Because I was so conflicted when they made this fight. Because, I made the fucking petition. And so if Tom Aspinall loses to Ciryl Gane, I am going to be in a world of trouble. Okay? I have been talking so much shit about Jon Jones. And if Ciryl Gane can go out there and defeat Tom Aspinall and basically just, prove Jon Jones was right for leaving the sport, it's a bad look, bro. It is definitely not a very good look. But the point is, I like Ciryl Gane. He was my favorite heavyweight. He still is one of my favorite heavyweights. And honestly, bro, he is my favorite heavyweight. But I can't cheer for him in this fight just because I feel like my hatred for Jon Jones outweighs my love for Ciryl Gane. And I know he lost the Volkov fight or whatever, and it looked like an off night for him. And even he knows he lost the fucking Volkov fight. He tried to walk out of the cage. I've just got like a weird feeling. Like, just a mojo jojo feeling that Ciryl Gane is going to get it done. And it really has to, like, all the pressure is on Tom Aspinall. Like, there cannot simply be more pressure on this guy to win this fight. Well, there's pressure on Gane as well, because this is probably his last crack at the title. Like, I don't know, man. If he gets 2 more wins, you might see him again at the fucking belt. But there's nobody to fight Tom Aspinall after he beats Gane. But yeah, man, I just feel like, and I'm really just thinking to myself, like, this is the hardest fight of Tom Aspinall's career so far. You look at who he has beaten at this moment. Maybe 5-fight win streak Pavlovich is a better win, but in hindsight, like, Pavlovich is still very good, don't get me wrong, but, like, are we really going to say that Pavlovich is a more technical or a more versatile fighter than Ciryl Gane? Yeah, he's more dangerous early, which is why that makes that a more dangerous fight. But, like, I think Gane is he's won the interim belt. He's went on a win streak of his own. I think Gane is going to be the hardest test for Tom Aspinall. Like, who has Tom Aspinall beat? He's beaten Pavlovich. He's beat Volkov. But that was Volkov before he had his career resurgence, Gane beat that Volkov as well. He's beaten fucking Blades. Like, holy shit, you beat Blades, bro. We'll get a cookie for you, bro. I think Tom Aspinall is going to go out there and submit Ciryl Gane. Okay? I know this is turning into a fucking yap session of all yap sessions. But I think Ciryl Gane, if he can stuff the takedowns and keep this fight on the feet, I think he can throw body shots. I think he can manage his cardio. And yeah, man, like, I just think that those are some weaknesses we haven't seen from Tom Aspinall yet. And I have just this really weird feeling that if Tom Aspinall gets hit cleanly, I don't know if he's going to be able to pop right back up. Like, you look at all these people who have never been knocked out before, like Max Holloway. That's the only example I can think of off the top of my head. But these people that have never been knocked out, when they get hit, they don't really get back up, bro. Like Jose Aldo, when he got knocked out against Conor. We don't know if Aspinall has good recoverability. We don't know if he has a chin. We don't know how his cardio and round management is. We don't know. We don't know what happens when someone wrestles against him. Gane, you need to go for that heel hook. Run the fucking heel hook again, bro. Keep throw that, dude. Round 5, Tom Aspinall is coasting to a win. He's laid on top of Ciryl Gane for 5 straight rounds. Ciryl Gane closes his eyes and says, "This is the moment. This is the moment." And he rolls for the heel hook against Tom Aspinall. No one has ever tried to. Tom Aspinall, his only submission loss is to a heel hook. What if Gane goes for that heel hook? But that will do it for the video. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Tony Has Died. Check out my Buy Me a Coffee. It's in the bio, not the bio, the description. And that will do it for the video. If you like the video, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube shit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.